Hi everybody, welcome back to Big Jiu-Jitsu. My name is Chris, Big for short, and I'm here with Grandmaster Bryant Harrell. How you doing, sir?
How's it going, sir? How you doing?
Good. So Bryant, let's explain to everyone a little bit about you and your background, please.
My background, first of all, I started in Jiu-Jitsu a long time ago with my uncle, Hapkido as well. Come back from Vietnam, my uncle Joseph Harrell, Grandmaster Joseph Harrell, and started teaching me Hapkido. Then I branched off and started working with Soki Little John David back in the past and everything. With Jiu-Jitsu and BSK Group. And then I started Kung Fu with Sifu Karen Slacker and Pete Perdigani and also Grandmaster Floyd Meadows.
Awesome. Now, talk to me about your school here. I noticed you got a couple of different programs. You got a children's program and you got an adult program. How do you treat those different? Because I know you try to keep everything as real as possible.
Well, as far as keeping it different, we give them the same techniques that the adults get. But one of the things it does, we work with them on as far as their muscles so they can develop and have that same strength as an adult. The techniques are the same, the katas are the same, but we just work with them at their level, at a child's level. We don't, I don't really force them or manipulate their hands, just like I don't do adults. No one wants to, you don't want to come on your job and basically tell you what to do and have your boss overlord. I just let them be kids and work with them that way and teach them. We do weapons training in here, which I call the farm tools. We don't like to get into weapons. The Okinawan farm tools, the size, the commas, the bow staff, the echo bow. So we teach history on that and everything, the Okinawan farm tools they use in the fishermen. And we get the same material that we do to adults. We just slice it down a little bit so they can digest it.
Yeah, but I know you're wearing a uniform and you're talking about traditional tools, but you actually don't teach traditional, right? Your style's a little bit more.
What is traditional? I mean, people say, what is traditional? I think we throw that word around a lot and everything traditional. Because if we do it in our class for the next 5, 6, 10, 25 years, it will be traditional for us. What is traditional? I know guys that use oars out in Florida. So we might be in a situation where we might be camping, and I might need to use that oar, which is the echo or kayak. I might need to use that to defend myself. So what is tradition? I'm teaching the same history, the same thing, and whether if I wear my uniform or if I'm teaching Navy SEALs and everything, or Special Forces operations, wear a big giant backpack. Clothes shouldn't dictate on training and survival. So it's a misnomer. What's tradition and what's not tradition? You got there's people over in Africa, pretty much some of them train naked. Some are training, and you got the Indians that train in, with camel hide. And then you got the samurais, the true samurais that actually wore armor. So no one's walking around with armor these days unless you pretty much, military or special forces or the SWAT team.
Now speaking of that, though, you actually did train with special forces.
I trained with anti-terrorists and everything overseas in Cuba, and it was a different concept as far as what's real world. And that's what I'm saying. So when I teach people the martial arts and the martial science, I make it real. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. You should still have the same skill set. Everything as far as a backpack on and everything, or just like I said, a backpack or a fanny pack. The skill set should be the same and everything as far as what's tradition and what's not tradition. What's in that fanny pack? What's in that backpack? Those tools and everything you might use for real world survival.
Well, I also noticed too, I saw you back with your students. You were actually at Sheehan Walters' tournament. You did very well there.
Yes, thank you. It was awesome. We want to first of all give a nice big shout out to Sheehan Walters. Man, brother, thank you for bringing an awesome program and an awesome venue to Clearwater. It was great. We had a wonderful time. 99% of my students, it was their very first time competing. My wife's first time competing, and we did very well. We brought back 25 awards back here to the High Point Family Center. Right here in High Point and everything, Florida, right here. So we did very, very well, and I was so happy. Even a couple of my students with 5 weeks of training took first place. And that's just tenacity. That's just, they really, really worked hard, and the tournament was really fair, and we had a great time.
Now, I also noticed the patches and stuff, there's a lot of your faith involved in what you do.
Yes, thank you for bringing that up. I'm a Christian. I'm also an ordained bishop. And what we do is, this is a ministry for my wife and I, my wife, Leah, who's actually operating the camera and everything. Maybe we can get her in a minute. Well, we use this as a faith-based initiative to bring people to a close relationship with Jesus. Most people think we're going to teach them how to fight. But no, we teach them how to prevail. We teach them how to fall in love with Jesus. And we're not ashamed of our faith. Even here, they know that I'm a Christian. They know that I'm a bishop, that we pastor. We go out in the streets and everything. And the most important aspect is we want to do is win souls for Christ. We also have a big following and everything, a ministry called Fist of Faith Worship Warriors. And the Worship Warriors is kind of like the power team from back in the 80s. And we go out and we break boards and we break bricks and we give our testimony and we tell people about Jesus and we preach and teach the gospel. And that's what it's all about. You know, going out there and showing people that we can use any tool that God gives you and everything, whether it's baseball, basketball, a police officer, a fireman, any gift that God gives you, you can use it and everything for his kingdom.
Well, what we're going to do is let's show them a couple of techniques,
Mm-hmm.
and from there we'll turn around and tell people where they can find you
Sure.
and your lovely wife Leon as
Sure.
well.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
So, do you have your okay with you today?
Yeah, Sean. This is Sean Robinson, you know, one of my top students, and he's awesome. He actually competed, did very well in the tournament as well, you know, and we just had some fun. So one of the things we're going to talk about again, we're going to talk about one of the things I really promote and try to promote is a form of technique called scary hands. And scary hands is basically being aware of your surroundings. So as Sean grabs me here, most people, what they do is a reaction. They want to grab their hands. They grab their hands. And now it cancels out all the things that you want to do. If he grabs me here, what we do is scary hands. I pretend that I'm scared, and just pretending. But if you see, he just got hit with the elbow. His hands are trapped. His hands are trapped and locked. His hands are trapped and locked. And I can do some wonderful things, some beautiful things, and make some magic. And as a pastor, I can lay hands on him in the name of Jesus and not get in trouble. So again, scary hands. He just got touched. Scary hands. And what you see is not a reaction, but a response. All right? Causes shock. Man can't see me. He can't continue to touch me, continue to hold me. And the most important aspect is any style or combat or what we use with Jiu-Jitsu, you know, you might say, he grabs. I don't want him to let go. I want to keep his hands occupied to me. It's a gift. So I want to keep him close to me. And here, now he doesn't know what I'm doing. He can't see what I'm doing. I want to shock him. I want to trap him. So that's where that scary hands come in, making myself a smaller target, but yet making myself a bridge closer to him. He grabs. Again, he just got elbowed. He's trapped. He gets punched. He gets locked up. He gets kneed. Then he gets elbowed again. And now, hopefully, he's dispatched, which he would be, just peeled off me and everything, like, you know, you peel and shrimp, just roll off, and I go about my business. And that's the most important aspect. We want to do is resolve and dissolve the conflict.
Okay.
Thanks.
So basically what we're talking about is yours is we want to focus on real world application.
Real world application. Make it plain and everything. Make it practical and tactical. Real world application. You know, as Professor Dr. Moses Powell said, touch and go. Touch and go. Get out of, do what you got to do and get out of the situation. Help is not going to come. No one's going to come and help you and everything. So you need to make sure that you're trained up. So I recommend getting involved in a great system, a great dojo, and learn. This is one of the things my wife and I, we talk about. Everybody in the world should learn martial arts.
Well, speaking of your wife, let's bring her on.
Yes.
Come on, let's come out real quick. All right, so where can they find you?
We're at the High Point Family Center, right between 150th Avenue and 58th Street, right across the street from High Point Elementary. We're right here on Saturdays at 2 o'clock our children's class and at 3:30 our adult class. And you get a chance to come and meet the Worship Warriors, all right, and train with them. These guys are world class. We've been going all around the country and all around the state pretty much soon. I'm speaking that into existence. But we've been going all around the state and doing some wonderful things and everything. And you get a chance to be a part of that and everything. So most important, you get a chance to work out with them and meet them and get a chance to experience some awesome real world combat.
Now, how can they reach you, though? If they want to get in contact, what's the best way to reach you?
The best way to reach is, my phone number is 627-687-8516. And you can also email me at fistoffaith@gmail.com. And it's Bryant Harrell. You'll see me with my collar on, the bishop. I'm on Facebook. Befriend us on Facebook. Also, we do have Fist of Faith Worship Warriors page on Facebook, too, as well. And just come and give us a shout out and everything, and say hello to us, send us a friend request. You know, my wife is Harrell. You can look her up on Facebook as well. She's an awesome singer and everything. You can invite us to your church. Can I bring the guys and girls and everything, the team in right quick? All right, this is the Worship Warriors, guys. Come on in and everything. We can back up. This is our Worship Warriors and everything, you know. Yeah, so we're ready to have some fun and come to a church near you, a venue near you, and we come to break some boards and break some bricks and break some curses and everything, and some deliverance.
And we also have an amazing women's self-defense class. It rocks. So you can also give either one of us a call. You can also reach me, Liat, like Fiat, Liat Harrell. My phone number is 727-623. Oh my word. 3605. Yes. 623-623.
Now, so you're calling yourself.
I know, right?
If you can't reach them, just remember you can always reach out to me, bigjujutsu@gmail.com, and I will gladly put you in touch with Grandmaster Bryant Harrell as well. We like Liat. And until next time, I'll talk to you later, and thank you so much.
Thanks, Big Jiu-Jitsu. Give them a round of applause. Thank you, guys. Yes, yes, yes.